Key highlights for Tottenham Hotspur fans. And before, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any news from Spurs, combined. Okay, moving on, so here we go. Conte decided to give his non-World Cup players and staff just over 2 weeks off as a mid-season break, and they will return to the training pitches of Hotspur Way on Monday, November 28th. That time off is equally important for the Spurs head coach, who flew back home to Italy after the win at Leeds to be with his wife Elisabetta and daughter Vittoria. Conte needed to make up for lost family time after missing Vittoria's 15th birthday celebrations in person last week, due to Tottenham's hectic schedule. This period will have been draining on Conte, and that he took the opportunity to let his assistant coach Cristian Stellini take 3 of his press conferences in recent weeks showed he was trying to ease the load. A recharged Conte will only benefit Tottenham, and having this mid-season break might just have come at the perfect time for the boss to take a step back, analyze his team away from the manic fixture schedule, make various decisions and come back fresh for the second half of the campaign. One of Antonio Conte's favourite words is exploit, and that's exactly what he needs to do with Tottenham Hotspur's current break in the season. The Italian is always looking to exploit any unexpected situation, positive or negative, and while this 6-week break for Spurs has come after a frantic fixture schedule of 13 matches in 43 days, there are positives to be extracted from the time ahead of the club's next Premier League at Brentford on Boxing Day. One opportunity Conte will have during this time is to work with all 3 of his right wing-backs at Hotspur Way when they return at the end of this month. Of the trio, Jed Spence could benefit the most from this mini pre-season, as it gives him the chance to work with Conte, and the coaches on exactly what they want from him, with the added bonus of 4 months of experience behind him. Spurs are expected to play a series of behind-closed-doors friendly matches, which will give the England U21 international the chance to show he is taking on board what is being coached. This period with all 3 players will give the Spurs boss all the time he needs to decide what happens next with the right wing-back position. Conte constantly says that Spence is one player for the future, and he must decide now whether that future begins in the second half of the season, or the player needs a loan move first for the remainder of the campaign. If Conte decides that Spence is still not going to get much game time in the second half of the season, then it's better for all parties if he gets a loan to a Premier League club to continue to develop. If that happens, then Conte is left at square one with Emerson and Doherty as his right wing-backs, a situation that the club was looking to change in the summer. In that scenario, surely they would have to look at right wing-back options and move one of those 2 players for sale on if possible. In that case, the Italian could push for another right wing-back to be signed in the January window. And you fans, do you believe that Antonio Conte will be able to put together the best team to continue the season after this break for the World Cup? Comment, because your opinion is very important to us.